My beloved child, don't move, don't blink, and whatever you do, don't skip this. Because what I'm about to reveal will send chills through your entire body. A name has surfaced, one that's been hiding in the shadows of your family for far too long. They smiled in your face, they broke bread at your table, and yet, behind your back, they whispered venom. They wanted your downfall to be entertainment. But heaven just intercepted their plan tonight. Something shifted in the realm you cannot see. The same snake that used to hiss your name in bitterness has been caught in their own trap. Archangel Michael says, the disguise is falling apart, and their secret conversations are now being recorded by divine ears. Every word they said about you is echoing back to them with a weight they can no longer carry. Their lies are collapsing, and heaven has started exposing one family member after another. Don't skip. You're about to see justice begin where betrayal once lived. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This person once acted like your biggest supporter. They clapped when you entered the room, but deep inside, jealousy burned like fire. They wanted what you have, your peace, your light, your calling. But Archangel Michael stood between you and their evil, sealing your destiny with protection. You might have noticed strange tension recently, odd silence during family gatherings, conversations stopping when you walk in, glances exchanged between two people who pretend not to know something. That's because they do. They've been caught, and heaven is forcing the truth to spill out. Even your dreams have been warning you, that same face appearing again and again, a name repeating, a voice whispering your name while you sleep. It's not your imagination. It's heaven's alert system saying, watch them. My beloved child, don't skip now. Because soon, someone will slip. They'll say something that exposes everything. That's when you'll know who the snake really is. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, the mask is breaking, and the fake smiles are melting. They once thought no one would notice how they twist your story, how they play victim when you stay silent. But the energy they've sent toward you is returning tenfold, not from revenge, but from divine order. In the next few days, there will be a sign, a phone call at an odd hour, a message sent to the wrong person, a document left open, a photo you weren't meant to see. That's how the truth will surface. Stay calm, for this revelation isn't meant to break you, it's meant to free you. You have carried their poison long enough. The universe has decided to show you who's real. And once this exposure happens, you will understand why some doors had to close before your elevation could begin. Don't let guilt pull you back toward them. Some connections are meant to end for your peace to survive. Heaven says your name is too sacred to be tied to betrayal any longer. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You will start feeling lighter soon, almost like a spiritual detox. That's Archangel Michael cutting invisible cords that have kept you emotionally drained. Every tear you cried in confusion has been documented by heaven's light. Nothing was in vain, it was preparation. You're stepping into a timeline where fake love cannot survive. The snake's tongue has been silenced. Even those who once believed their lies are turning away, realizing what's real and what's rotten. The one who pretended to love you will suddenly start losing their balance. Their words will contradict, their stories won't align, and even their eyes will tremble when you appear. You'll feel it. That cold air, that shift in energy, that's the truth rising to the surface. Archangel Michael whispers, do not confront, do not argue. Watch. Divine exposure works in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There's a hidden reason you've been feeling restless at night. Your spirit has been sensing the storm before it reached the surface. The energy in your home has been changing, doors creak, lights flicker, or certain rooms feel heavier. It's because the darkness that once lingered there is losing its hold. Archangel Michael has entered that very space. The snake who used to visit or call you frequently is now terrified because their mask no longer works. Heaven has marked them, and what they planned for you is being returned to them sevenfold. Don't skip, my beloved child. The very relative who doubted your light is now being confronted by their own shadow. The same mouth that cursed you is now begging for forgiveness in secret. But forgiveness isn't yours to give, it's heaven's judgment to decide. Your peace is being restored, and your spirit is being cleansed. This exposure was never to hurt you, it was to prepare you for your next level. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone who used to laugh when you cried will soon cry when they hear your name. You'll see how tables turn when truth walks in. Their karma has been stamped with divine timing, and no apology will reverse what they planted. Archangel Michael says, their name will slip in conversation. Their face will appear unexpectedly. That's your confirmation. You don't need to dig, heaven is doing the uncovering for you. You were always meant to rise above the betrayal. That's why you survived storms that were designed to break you. The snake was powerful in deceit, but powerless against light. As the truth unfolds, remember this, you are chosen. You were never meant to blend in with those who traded loyalty for envy. You were meant to stand apart, glowing even in the presence of darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 888. My beloved child, there's one more thing heaven wants you to know. When you find out who it is, don't let anger consume you. Their exposure is already their punishment. Your silence will speak louder than their excuses ever could. Your blessings are returning in full force. The money that felt blocked, the love that felt delayed, the peace that felt stolen, it's all flowing back. Archangel Michael has sealed your name in divine light, making sure no shadow ever touches you again. Tonight, before you sleep, whisper this, no weapon formed against me shall prosper in hidden rooms or smiling faces. Then watch what unfolds. Someone will reach out, their tone trembling, they've been caught. That's your sign. The snake has been named, and heaven has chosen this exact moment for you to rise without looking back. If this message reached your soul and you felt the chills of truth while listening, know that heaven just confirmed your protection. Archangel Michael stands beside you, watching, shielding, guiding. My beloved child, stay here, don't scroll. Because what I'm about to say will finish what heaven started. The story isn't over, the exposure has only just begun. The spiritual veil that once kept you blind to their deception is now fully lifted. They can no longer hide behind polite greetings or fake affection. Their energy trembles every time your name is mentioned. The one who pretended to defend you in public but betrayed you in private is now being unmasked by divine justice. Archangel Michael says, the same mouth that cursed you is now being silenced. That person's lies are eating away at their peace. The guilt they carry will start to manifest in strange ways: sleepless nights, arguments at home, restless dreams. Heaven is showing them what it feels like to live with the same unease they gave you. Don't skip, because this is your sign that vindication has begun. You won't have to prove anything, their actions will expose them. What they meant for your humiliation will turn into your exaltation. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You'll notice small shifts in your environment soon. A phone call that once brought you stress will suddenly bring you closure. A person who used to avoid your gaze will suddenly start explaining themselves without you asking. That's the guilt trying to clear itself. The snake among your relatives will no longer be able to pretend. Their tone will change, their excuses will stumble, and their behavior will reveal what they've been hiding. You might even overhear your own name when you least expect it. That's your confirmation. Archangel Michael says the universe is mirroring your purity back to those who wronged you. Where they sowed deceit, you will reap peace. Where they tried to poison your reputation, heaven is restoring your image with grace. You were chosen not to react, but to rise. Because this battle isn't won through revenge, it's won through divine exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There was a time when you blamed yourself, wondering if you were imagining things. But now, every strange feeling, every uneasy silence, every cold stare makes sense. You were never paranoid, you were prophetic. Heaven had been trying to warn you all along. That day you suddenly felt drained after a family call? That was their energy reaching for you. That night you cried without knowing why. That was your soul reacting to their deceit. But Archangel Michael caught it all and marked that energy return to sender. Don't skip, my beloved child, because this is the moment your divine reversal begins. Every negative word spoken about you is transforming into blessings that will multiply before the year ends. The snake thought they'd take your peace, but instead, they triggered your transformation. The crown you wear now is invisible to them, but soon, the world will see it. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Someone you least expected will soon come forward and admit what was being said behind your back. Don't react with anger, listen carefully. That confession is your closure. It's heaven's final evidence that the case is closed. Archangel Michael whispers, the guilty one can no longer hide behind family ties. Their betrayal wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal your spiritual rank. You're not ordinary, your light irritated their demons. When they mocked you for being silent, heaven called it patience. When they thought you were weak, heaven saw restraint. And now, your silence has become a sword sharper than any words. It's piercing their comfort, dismantling their pride. Soon, the same ones who plotted against you will be forced to speak your name with respect. Type Amen to get blessing 333. My beloved child, you're stepping into a new season where your spirit cannot be manipulated again. That snake has been cornered by divine order. Their schemes have turned into their nightmares. Archangel Michael says, the evidence is now in your favor. Whatever false story they built is collapsing. People are seeing their hypocrisy unfold, the charm, the gossip, the subtle digs, the two-faced smiles. Heaven is turning their own tactics against them. Even those who doubted you will soon reach out with remorse. But don't let pity pull you back into the same web. This exposure isn't punishment, it's purification. You are being repositioned, elevated, protected. Every hidden plot has been intercepted by divine warriors before it could reach your doorstep. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael stands guard at your home right now. Feel that shift in your atmosphere, that sudden stillness, that calm. It means the storm has passed. The snake's energy is leaving. That same person who used to visit or message constantly is now avoiding you. Not by accident, but by divine interference. Their mask has melted, and they can't face the light that surrounds you. They know heaven has recorded every move. Soon, they'll try to make peace, but don't be fooled. Their apologies are out of fear, not love. Heaven says your forgiveness should be silent, not trusting. Move on quietly, for your journey is blessed beyond what they can comprehend. Your blessings will increase the very moment you let go of their energy for good. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child, as the snake's name fades from your life, something incredible will rise. Your destiny is being rewritten without their interference. The pain they caused will become your platform. Heaven has been watching every sacrifice you made. Every time you cried instead of fighting back, you built spiritual credit that's now cashing out in miracles. The tables are turning dramatically. Archangel Michael says, your breakthrough will be so loud, they'll have no choice but to witness it. Those who laughed will fall silent when they see what's coming for you. Every blessing they tried to block is coming double. Every opportunity they delayed is returning multiplied. Your peace will be your revenge. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There's more. In the coming nights, you might dream of snakes, mirrors, or old family faces. Don't fear it. That's your subconscious releasing old spiritual toxins. When you wake, light a candle or whisper a prayer of release. Archangel Michael is sealing the dream gates, closing every back door they tried to enter through. You'll start sleeping better, feeling lighter, and waking up with energy again. That's your proof that the cleansing is real. Heaven says, your circle will shrink but your blessings will expand. Some relatives will grow distant, let them. Not everyone is meant to witness your rebirth. Those who remain will carry the same light you do. Don't chase reconciliation, chase peace. Type Amen to get blessing 777. This is the final revelation, my beloved child. The snake didn't just attack your name, they envied your destiny. But their envy has now become your evidence. The heavens have turned what was meant for your downfall into a divine setup for your rise. Archangel Michael has placed a spiritual barrier around your energy. Anyone who speaks ill of you from this point forward will feel the weight of their own words. You don't need to defend yourself, heaven has already taken your side. Tonight, release it all. Whisper, I let go of every snake disguised as family. Feel the air shift. That's your new beginning activating. Peace is entering where poison once lived. And from this night forward, your name will only be mentioned in rooms of favor. Sparkles. If this message resonated in your spirit and you felt divine confirmation while listening, know that heaven has just stamped your protection. Archangel Michael stands beside you, watching, guarding, blessing. My beloved child, stay with me, don't scroll, because this is where everything turns. Heaven has finished exposing the darkness, and now comes your reward. The storm that once surrounded your life is clearing, revealing blessings hidden behind clouds of betrayal. Archangel Michael says, the snake's silence is your confirmation. The one who once spoke so boldly behind your back has gone quiet, not out of peace but out of fear. They can feel heaven's hand pressing down on their conscience. Their pride is cracking under the weight of divine truth. You might notice how they now avoid your eyes, how their tone suddenly softens, how they start speaking kindly, not from love, but from guilt. They've seen the shift, my child. They know the protection around you is too powerful to challenge again. Don't skip, you are witnessing a divine role reversal. The one who mocked you is now being humbled before the very light they tried to dim. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The angels are rearranging everything around you. Every delay, every heartbreak, every disappointment caused by their jealousy is now turning into divine compensation. Where they blocked opportunities, new doors are opening. Where they tried to ruin your peace, heaven is granting you overflow. Archangel Michael says, you are not forgotten, you are being elevated. The snake's exposure was not punishment, it was promotion. Heaven had to clear the path before your breakthrough could arrive. Soon, people who doubted you will speak your name with admiration. The same relatives who ignored your pain will now ask how you remained so strong. That's when you'll know, the divine turnaround is complete. Your silence has become your greatest sermon, and your peace is preaching louder than their gossip ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You may still feel the sting of betrayal, but remember, that pain is sacred. It is the proof that heaven chose you to carry a higher vibration. You were never meant to fight small battles, you were meant to outgrow them. Archangel Michael reminds you that forgiveness isn't weakness, it's authority. When you forgive silently, you declare that no snake can crawl back into your garden. You stand taller, untouchable, unstoppable. In the next few days, something will confirm this message. A name you haven't heard in a while will suddenly appear. A conversation will surface that validates everything you suspected. When it happens, smile. That's heaven saying, we told you we'd reveal the truth. Don't skip, my beloved child, this part is your divine victory lap. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Now the heavens are shifting their attention from your enemies to your destiny. The snake's exposure was only the beginning. Your next chapter begins with restoration, of trust, of peace, of abundance. Archangel Michael says, the season of watchers is over, the season of receivers has begun. You're moving from being observed to being rewarded. All eyes that once watched you with envy will soon witness your blessings unfold like fireworks. You'll feel it in your body first, a sense of calm, a deep breath that finally feels free. Then in your surroundings, sudden messages, new offers, unexpected favor. It's not coincidence, it's divine consequence. The energy that was stolen from you has been restored. The tables have turned permanently. Type Amen to get blessing 222. My beloved child, listen carefully, your elevation is divine, but not everyone can follow where you're going. Some relatives will try to re-enter your life with kind words and false smiles. Archangel Michael says, discern the fruit, not the words. Watch their consistency, not their conversation. True hearts will bring peace, false ones will bring pressure. Heaven will give you subtle signs, sudden unease, odd coincidences, quiet hesitation in your spirit. Trust those signals. The snake may try to shed its skin and return as a new person, but their vibration cannot hide from divine light. If their energy feels heavy, release them with grace. You own no explanation for choosing peace. Remember, separation is not cruelty, it's sacred self-defense. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Something greater is now forming behind the scenes. You've been through cycles of loss, betrayal, confusion, but those were stages of spiritual calibration. Heaven was training your spirit for leadership, for discernment, for victory. Archangel Michael says, the one who survived the storm is now being crowned in silence. You don't need applause, the angels are already singing your name in the unseen. Your path ahead will bring encounters that replace what was taken. True allies, divine opportunities, and unexpected windfalls will appear at the exact moment you release bitterness. Every tear was a seed, and now the harvest is beginning. You are not the same person who was betrayed. You are the healed version who carries divine authority. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Don't skip this next part. Heaven is about to reveal why the exposure happened now. The timing is perfect. October marks a spiritual turnover, a season of light overtaking shadow. The snake's downfall was necessary for your promise to unfold. The next 7 days are crucial. Stay grounded, stay calm, and speak only what uplifts. As you do, divine energy will surround your name like fire. No gossip, curse, or negativity will stick to you anymore. Archangel Michael says, your reputation will be restored, your finances will grow, and your peace will overflow. This is divine repayment for years of endurance. Those who sowed darkness against you will watch your light multiply. Your calm will become their conviction, and your grace will become your crown. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child, this is heaven's closure and your new beginning. You've passed the test of endurance. You've walked through betrayal without losing your heart. And because of that, the divine realm is releasing a wave of blessings that no human hand can stop. Archangel Michael says, the snake's energy is dismantled, your name is free. You are untangled from every invisible chain that once held you back. New energy, new strength, new peace are entering your life right now. Tonight, when you rest, place your hand over your heart and whisper, I release every hidden enemy, and I welcome my divine inheritance. You'll feel warmth rise through your chest, that's the sign that heaven heard you. The light around you will grow so strong that no shadow can approach again. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your story, my beloved, will inspire others who went through silent battles. People will see your strength and wonder how you survived, but only heaven knows the nights you prayed through tears. And heaven has answered. This message isn't coincidence. It's confirmation. Archangel Michael himself stands watch at your gates, ensuring that what tried to harm you never returns. Every snake, every fake, every jealous whisper is gone. From this moment forward, your home is blessed, your name is sealed in light, and your destiny is irreversible. You are walking proof that divine justice is real. And when others see your glow, they'll know, heaven fought for you. Sparkles, if this message touched your spirit and you felt divine confirmation within, remember, Archangel Michael stands beside you, guarding and guiding your every step.